Hey everyone, welcome back to the channel. I'm Brett, you're you, and today we're doing something totally different than when I usually say we're doing something different. And that is, we're going to be making a fairy in a bottle from Zelda. I'm going to the Renaissance Festival tomorrow with my lovely girlfriend, and we're going as Link and Zelda from Breath of the Wild, and I thought, you know, what's one thing that could be cool to have? A fairy in a bottle. What am I going to do? Make a fairy in a bottle. So, this is what we're here to do. We're just going to get right into it. So I have a few things that we're going to be using to make it, and we're also going to do something new, which is looking at my desk instead of me. Isn't that weird? So for this, all you need is a bottle. I got mine from Goodwill. Something firm and plasticky to make the wings out of. I got this folder. Fairy lights. I got these ones for $15, but you can probably find a different way to light it up. I just wanted to be able to turn it on and off, and you have a variety of colors to pick from. A styrofoam ball for the fairy body, and then something to cut with. I have an X-Acto knife. Before we actually get started, you want to make sure whatever ball you chose for the fairy body fits inside the bottle. All you're going to want to do is take your ball, take your tool. I am using an X-Acto knife. Then you're just going to carve out the inside of here with your blade, kind of like carving a pumpkin. And then that will be able to let you stick the lights inside it, which then in turn allow you to hang it like this. And what does this look like with the lights inside of it? Because you see a little bit of a glow. But with the lights off, or just out of actual lighting, it looks like this. It's nice and pink. The one I have allows you to change colors. If it's just regular daylight, tilt it up, you still get like that pink glow. So this is what you want. As you can see, I stuck the lights in here. We're going to count off how many of these lights you need to stick in here to be able to get it, because you're probably going to want to cut this because this wire is far too long. Alright, so for coiling them up, you're going to want about 6 of these. So you're just going to take it like this and just wrap them up like that, just twisting around, and it's getting them as compact as possible so you can get as many into the ball as possible. And eventually, you'll get to a mess that looks like this. So then you would take your ball, that hole you carved out, and just push it right on in there. It might be easier to use the butt of your tool, like I'm going to do now, and just cram it on in there, because you don't want to disturb the top of the hole too much. And if you can really jam it in there, you won't have to worry about it coming out. I highly recommend using the bottle to be able to collect the stuff as you're carving out the inside. And you're probably wondering, will it work with the cork in here? Let's see. So you put it right in here, pop the cork in like that, and boom, it's still sealed. And you can have it dangling, you can adjust the height. I am going to be cutting the fairy lights to be a bit shorter, so it's just the battery pack, so I can hide it in a little pouch. Because if you look here, at the one I got specifically, it has this much cord length before it gets to the actual like lights down here, which I still gotta untangle and like dig into here. So we're gonna want about 6. This is gonna be able to reach to your pocket if you're like doing it in caution like I am. If not, you can like hide it away or like behind like a bookshelf or something. We're going to go ahead and make the wings. So what you're going to do is you're going to get these and then you're going to cut a pattern into it. I am using this folder material because like they're flexible. It'll let you squeeze it into the bottle. So it's still within proper size for the fairy itself. See? Got this wing little here, and then you're going to take this little piece right here. It's kind of sharp, actually, now that I think about it. Roll it up. The best of your ability. Because you really just want to be able to stick it into the fairy itself. Alright, and you're going to have this shape right here. You take your fairy. Then you can hopefully poke it right on in. And you're going to put another one on the back, like right here, to make the little wings. You repeat the other on the side. So real quick, I'm going to do this, and then we'll get right back when I'm done with this. Alright, we got the small wings cut out. Now we're going to cut out the bigger ones that go up here. Ta-da! That's the bigger wing. It's going to be right up there, which we will get put in just 1 second. Alrighty, for ease of showing it off, I already put it on the wire just so I can hold it up and not have my shadow be in the shot. But here we have the fairy with the wings on here. A little trick I found out, if you cut into the back with whatever sharp tool you're using, like my X-Acto knife, and just stab in there, you can just slit the fairy wings right on in there. But now that we got this all ready, let's put it in the bottle and see what it looks like. Someone catch it, put it in the bottle. Alright, and with all things put together, you now have a fairy in a bottle. And like, look at this. Because we used the translucent plastic, it looks like the wings from the game. You could probably cut some designs into them, but I'm not skilled enough with cutting to be able to do that. And without further ado, boom, turned on. It looks really nice. Like, I'm really happy with how this turned out. I don't usually do crafts like this, so I'm pretty satisfied with it. If you guys choose to make this, please tell me in the comments how it turned out for you guys. As you can see, I made a few mistakes here, like I punched the holes in there when I tried to get the wings in. Don't do what I did with the bottom ones. Don't poke a pen hole through. You want to take your cutting tool and then you want to just stab it right on in so you can slip them in perfectly. And like, this was relatively inexpensive to make. It will look really good on your shelf. If you're doing anything like I am, you can put on a cosplay. You can then have it be the healing fairy. Or if you're tired of Navi from Ocarina of Time, hey, boom, Navi's in the bottle now too.
Watch out!
But that concludes my tutorial for the fairy in the bottle. I hope you guys really enjoyed making this because I had a lot of fun doing this. And I'm so proud of how this looks. I don't usually make crafts like this, but this looks great. And like, it was relatively inexpensive. If you guys do make it, let me know how it turned out for you. Leave a comment down below. And now, if you die, you won't actually die. I'm very excited because the Renaissance Festival is tomorrow. I'm going to put this on my Link costume. I'm going to be showing off some pictures over here. I will be shaving before tomorrow. So if my beard seems shorter in other pictures or videos, not the Thalassophobia one's coming out. I recorded that like 2 weeks ago. But yeah, we got the fairy right here. I'm really looking forward to the Renaissance Festival. I've never been. And I really like Zelda, if that isn't obvious, by the Sheikah Slate. I got a little... my phone can go in here. It's great. That is all for this video. Thank you so much for watching. If you make this, let me know how it went, and if you like this video, please subscribe. That really helps out the channel, and I really like making YouTube videos. Hopefully you've been enjoying whatever I've been putting right here. I'm sure I have at least some Renaissance Festival clips. It's going to be a fun time. It's going to be a fun time. You have a great rest of your day. Thank you so much for watching. I've been Brett, you've been you, and you've been wonderful. Thank you.